that the international community had long seen New Zealand as a country with strong protection of its outstanding natural values and a country seriously committed to biodiversity conservation. And this is now severely threatened. So to take flora and fauna and places that are so recently acknowledged to be so precious that they needed to be in Schedule 4 out of that very schedule suddenly shows that our systems have no integrity, and this has very serious implications. The international eyes are upon us, and I just hope that we recognise that this is too serious to even contemplate, and that we actually back away gracefully from this proposal and the New Zealand returns to its state.
Our winds are fierce.
Our winds are fierce.
Our sun shines strong.
Our sun shines strong.
Mining our parks cannot go on.
Mining our parks cannot go on.
The issue of mining is not about one political party or another, one government or another. It's about us standing up for our most precious, treasured places that we know are deserving of protection from commercial exploitation that will benefit only a few and cost us all. So finally, I just want to say to you, stand up and be heard. Talk to your friends and your whānau and your workmates and everybody you know. Now is the time. It was the people who created Schedule 4 and protected those places. It will be the people who save Schedule 4 and those treasure places, and that's you. If John Key takes these places, then everywhere is at risk. Stand up, be heard. We say no. Kia ora koutou katoa.
It hasn't been that long since the government put out its proposals, and there's hundreds of people already out here. And the reason is because it touches our identity as a country. This is not a country that mines its most treasured places. It is not a country that mines its national parks. It's who we are. It's what we believe in. It's why we're proud to be clean and green. It's why that is important to us.
Yeah.
We need to remind them that the economy is not based on mining in this country, it's based on the land, and it's based on looking after the land. But it's also important to the economy, and this is where I think the government has made a big strategic mistake. Our agriculture, our farming, our fisheries, and our tourism sector all rely on a clean green brand that's been built up over many generations. Mining our national parks and some of our most treasured places today would destroy that brand. New Zealand is under far more scrutiny than it has ever been in the past, when even relatively conservative magazines like The Economist criticise the mining proposals, when we see The Guardian, we see the New York Times, all raising concerns about New Zealand's environmental reputation. We see a country that's at risk of losing the most important economic thing it has, which is its reputation.
Our national government introduced Schedule 4 to protect these places from mining, but now they're undermining that consensus. What do you think of that? Like you, we think that these places should not be raided at will. They are protected for future generations, not short-term profits.
About the future of New Zealand and our heritage. I'm proud to be here today with my Labour colleagues and with my Green colleagues, and to say that absolutely and unequivocally we are opposed to mining in our national parks and our protected conservation areas. Absolutely, unequivocally. These areas are our heritage. Undermine an industry, tourism that is sustainable, that does create jobs, that does protect our heritage, that does respect our environment. The Economist, The Guardian, the New York Times, all of the key organs that promote New Zealand to the world say that we are hypocritical to claim 100% pure if we mine our national parks. We must not let them do it. To look after our future, to look after our heritage, to protect our environment and to preserve it for our children and our grandchildren. Thank you very much for being here today to show that you care. Thank you for being part of the ongoing fight to stop the key government.